All right. Where are we?
I don't know, Bob.
Here we go. Welcome back to Balderdash Academy. Our points are: in last place, we have our current reigning champion with 3 points. Next, we have Marie with 6 points, Steve with 8, and Nate with 10. It's time for our second pop quiz. This pop quiz is from the head of STEAM, Professor Nate Green.
Hi, I'm Nate Green, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about science. So, on August 31st, 2011, NASA shut down their space shuttle program. They had no plan as to when or how they were going to get another person from Earth into space. Flash forward almost 10 years, and NASA's working with a private company, SpaceX, and they actually just took off not too long ago, and they've sent some Americans into space. First time in almost 10 years that has happened here. Now, these 2 crew members are currently living in the International Space Station. And one thing, the astronaut Scott Kelly, he wrote a book called The Endurance, and he mentioned something about the International Space Station. And it is the cupola. What is the cupola? Molly?
The cupola, SpaceX, really all about entertainment. And the cupola is actually a bar inside the space station based on the Coco Cabana. So it's where if they want to, have a drink after work, after their shift, they have a little top off, a little nightcap sometimes. They head on down to the cupola. Hey, what are you doing tonight? I don't know, what are you doing? Let's go to the cupola. We don't have anything else to do. So, lots of science.
I love that. I heard the beers are way too expensive, though. Steve, can you tell us a little bit about the cupola?
So the cupola, and we all know this, but let me just rephrase this. Obviously named after Francis Ford Coppola, well known to have a nice, distinguished beard. So on the space station, they wanted to set aside a place where you could go and shave your beard. So there's a nice mirror, a nicely lit mirror. There's little little things for pulling things out of your face. There's little razors and all that nice stuff.
Because you don't really need or know what those are.
Yeah, do I look like the sort of person who knows much about facial hair? No! So yes, it's the cupola. It's the beard shaving station.
Comes with directions too, I hear. Marie, can you tell us a little about cupola?
Absolutely. It is, there are actually, there's one big cupola in the International Space Station. But there's a couple other littler ones, and they're archways. They're archways that separate the different nations within there. So you can cross from one nation to another, and you go through this cupola, and you know that you are going with peace. It's a peace entrance.
That's sweet.
Archway.
They go through it on their way to the bar.
Yeah, there probably is one of the little ones on the way to the bar.
It's nice to have inner peace before you go to the bar.
Yeah, well, they all join.
It's easier than having it after, yeah.
I like these answers. Bob, do you have the correct answer?
I do.
Okay,
I do,
good.
actually.
Good. I was a little worried.
So,
thank God.
What Scott Kelly was referring to is a very famous song that was actually played on the International Space Station by Chris Hadfield. And that is, of course, the Space Oddity. So once Chris came back to Earth, and once that recording that he did was placed on YouTube and went viral, they kept the tradition alive in the ISS. And named after what you will eventually talk about, I imagine, they formed the a cappella group Aka Cupola. And what they do is they hang out, look at Earth, And on Fridays, they do a little a cappella David Bowie. It's beautiful. And those who are lucky can buy the bootlegs online.
I love it. I love it. The right answers I like. But I really want to take all 4 of your ideas and just mesh them into one big peace-loving bar where there's
Beard
acapella
trimming.
bootlegging and people shave each other's faces. It's amazing.
This sounds like a cool place to hang out.
I know. I know what I'm dreaming about tonight. What the actual answer is it's a module in the International Space Station, and it's made entirely out of windows that look down at the Earth.
Oh, cool.
And he said what Scott Kelly said is anytime a new astronaut comes onto the space station, he takes them there and just has them look down at the Earth, because you can see things. You see the Earth in an entirely different way. You see the pollution. You see where it's clear and beautiful, and it just gives you a whole different perspective. And that's what he does with every new person there. But I hear they're going to turn it into a bar soon.
Sweet.
So, Jason, how would you like to score this?
So, is it cupola or cupola?
It's cupola.
Cupola.
I messed it up.
And if I'm not mistaken, and Alan will back me up with the research, this is the module that Stephen Colbert won the naming rights for the writing campaign. NASA
really?
tried to get the public to back it, to name it rather, and they named it like the Stephen Colbert Cupola.
Wow.
Alan will do the research and he'll post it in the actual broadcast to see if I'm right. No, you will. Okay, good. And but I think that's true.
See, I thought it was King Koopa from Mario Brothers.
You should have led with that. That was
So
good.
won so
Molly.
many points. I
It
love
just
it.
came to me, guys.
So that
I
that
just
can't
said it,
be.
Jason. I just said it. It counts.
I don't think you've given out points yet. But also keep in mind that was after.
Everything counts.
Jason, how would you like to score that?
All right, this is what I want to do. Because I think Nate you had the idea of like, you're hoping it's all of them, right?
Yeah.
Like the beard station mixed with the bar. So I love that. So what I want to do is I want to give Bob, Steve, Marie, Molly, and Nate all 2 points just because
Wow.
we
Teamwork.
combine the answers. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the International Space Station in here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And then I am going to give Molly the 1 bonus point for just mentioning Mario.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to her.
That's fair.
So, that's fantastic. Our next game is Lie, Lie Again. Now, I will read a weird or unusual fact about a faculty member. This statement can be the truth or it can be a lie. Now, our visiting professor and fellow faculty members may question the subject to better understand whether or not the statement is the truth or a lie. Either way, the subject must convince everyone else that the unusual fact is true, no matter how absurd it sounds. Our statement for this evening. Nate once gave Tony Shalhoub a back rub. Right, Nate?
Excuse me, who?
Yes.
Oh my
Tony
god.
Shalhoub.
Tony
A
Shalhoub?
famous American actor. Yeah, he was
This better be real.
he was on
Have you
Wings.
seen Monk? He was on Wings. He was Monk on Monk.
Yep.
Have you seen Galaxy Quest?
Have you seen 13 Ghosts?
Molly, you don't know
Yeah,
Tony
Mr.
Shalhoub?
Maisel.
Mrs.
Mrs. Maisel. Yeah.
Molly.
Mr. Maisel.
I don't watch
No,
a lot of
he's-
TV.
He's the best part of
No?
that show.
He has a
You-
face.
You would
that
know him if you
recognize.
saw him. He was in Men in Black. He went
Yep.
to USM.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're giving Nate some stuff to build on here, Bob. Careful.
Oh, sorry.
I don't like that.
So, Nate, is this true?
Of course it's true. If it wasn't, then I wouldn't be playing the game right.
Exactly.
Okay. Who has the first question for Nate that isn't who is Tony Shalhoub?
I got a question. Nate, I've heard Tony Shalhoub's back can be... I've heard Tony Shalhoub's back can be kind of dry. Did you have to use any Shalhoub? No,
I didn't.
just want to make sure.
He was wearing a fleece at the time, and his back is kind of hairy.
I was picturing him not wearing a shirt. I'm not sure why. That's where my brain went first.
I think I was too.
Same here.
What? I like it.
If you didn't use Shalhoub, did you use shellac?
Ooh!
I was shellacking some Shalhoub. That's for sure.
I hear it's great on wood.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate. Nate, I have a question.
Yes.
Flashback.
Nate, I have a question. When was this?
It was my
That's good.
Should I ask the question again?
my junior.
Yeah.
Yes. This has been a Balderdash Academy flashback.
Hey, Nate. Nate, I have a question.
Yes.
When did this occur?
My junior year of college. So that was spring of 2003 at USM.
Yeah.
What did you study at USM, Nate?
I spent one semester as a communications major and then realized that was not what I wanted to do and went into theater. So I was in the theater program.
Because you never wanted to get paid.
I would love to hear a very detailed description of the 2 to 3 minutes leading up to this background.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Extremely
Yes.
detailed.
Okay. All right. So
I'm nervous.
Me too.
I was working. So he's a USM alumni.
You were working?
I was.
What were you doing to pay your college tuition?
Sam, it's not that expensive. Come on.
You're like, I gotta work the weekends and give massages to celebrities.
I gotta tell you, it wasn't as lucrative as you thought. But no, I had a work-study job. I worked in the box office at the theater, and somehow I was just in the right place at the right time. And they were looking for people to take pictures with Tony because he's a USM alumni. He was coming to speak. He was the commencement speaker, and since he was a theater alumnus, he actually spoke to the theater program. And they wanted for the alumni magazine, which I have and I can provide pictures of. They had a photo shoot on the stage, and they had 4 or 5 of us up there, and they said, well, so what type of warm-ups do you like doing? And nobody likes to touch me, so I said, I like the massaging warm-ups because it was, it's somebody I can have physical contact in my life.
You were that guy in college.
I only said it just now, though.
Yeah, careful where this is going.
So, it was quiet. I said that out loud, and they're like, all right, well, let's go with that. And so he sat on a stool, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, really, really get into it. Really dig in. I'm like, oh, okay. So it was kind of weird because, I'm awkward, so I made it awkward.
Did he say thank you?
Oh, there you go.
Did he say thank you when you were done?
All I was focusing on is that I was giving Tony Shalhoub a back rub, and I don't know if he said thank you or not.
All right.
All right. Any other questions? All right. You've heard the questions. Let's hear your conclusions, Marie. Truth or a lie?
I think, I do think he's telling the truth. I know a couple of other USM alum, and they have mentioned that Tony Shalhoub has come back to campus. I don't know if it was when Nate was there or not, but I don't think that this is. I think that this totally could happen, and yeah, I think he's telling the truth.
All right, Steve, what's your call?
I want to go to the sliding door thing that created 2 different universes where Bob mentioned USM. I want to go into the other universe and see if Nate still referenced USM. It's tough. I'm gonna say it's a lie. Nate's a pretty good liar, and
All right.
Yeah, it's a
Molly,
lie,
what's your
yeah.
call?
Did Nate really go to USM? Oh, damn it. Where's
He's
his
got pictures to
resume?
prove it.
This is so crazy that I want to say it's a lie. I think it's a lie, but I'm going to say truth because I feel like it's just so wild that it might be the truth. So I'm going to go with
All
it.
right.
And what
All
Marie
right.
just said.
So, Jason, you have Marie with the truth, Steve with a lie, Molly with the truth. What do you say?
I think that I'm going to say it's the truth, and he was trying to throw us off by, pretending like he's fishing for details when he really had them all along.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to.
All right. So, Marie with the truth, Steve with a lie, Molly with the truth, Jason with the truth. Nate, fess up.
The truth.
That makes me so happy, though.
Ew.
That's really
Molly,
funny.
you need to watch Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
It's
He plays-
it's her
He's the
dad.
dad.
Oh,
The mustache
Got it.
guy.
Now picture that dad getting a massage from Nate.
that's what I just
Nate.
did.
He was so nice.
All right. So, Jason, how would you like to score?
Oh, that's right. I got to score this.
I guess so.
The things that stand out the most was right off in the beginning, the shellac and the Shalhoub. I'm going to give 3 points to Molly and 3 points to Steve for the shellacking and shalhoubing.
All right.
That just really was something else.
It's good on wood. Is that what you said?
It's good on wood.
Who said that?
That killed me. All right. So that ends our first half. The scores are in last place, myself with 2 points.
Woo!
Next, we have Marie with 8. We have Molly with 9. Nate with 12. And in the lead, we have Coach Steve going into halftime
what?
13 points.
You can't help it. You can't even help it on the
I wanted him to lose.
Got you.
Join us when we return with Coach Steve and Mask Charades only on Balderdash Academy. Go Dashers!
Microwavable mug cakes. Ooh, jamming in space. Ah, the intricacies of shoelaces. All those things are much better than what Nate had to go through in the next mass charade. Ouch. Catch it all on the next episode of Balderdash Academy.
Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. You can find us on your favorite podcast service as Balderdash Academy. Go Dashers!